Hey y'all, it's Jan. Okay, today we're gonna make yogurt the easy way. I've never made it before the other day, and it turned out so good. I was so intimidated by it, but you know what? You don't have to be. It was so easy, and it was so easy because I made it in the Instapot. There it is. So what you're gonna need is 1/2 gallon of organic milk. Look, y'all, you could even use whole milk. And you're gonna put that in your Instapot, and you're gonna put your pot on saute. Now, the thing I found out, let me find saute, is you need to whisk it once it starts heating up so the milk doesn't stick. So you hear it beeping, that means it's on, it's going to start sauteing. The only other thing you're going to need is 1.5 to 2 tablespoons of plain yogurt. This is the only yogurt I could find at our store that had the active yeast, what am I trying to think of? Cultures. So no sugar, nothing added, just yogurt. It calls for 2 tablespoons of yogurt, and you can do heaping, doesn't really matter. You can level it off like I did because it was my first time, and I was intimidated. So I'm going to let this heat up to 180 degrees, and when it's heated up, I will get back with you. Okay, so while this is heating up, I just wanted to point out some things. On your Instapot, inside the lid, you will have a ring. Now, you can buy additional rings. I don't have one. You want to take this ring out of your pot, because if you've cooked anything, you're going to taste that in your yogurt. So make sure you take that ring out. The other thing is, once you're heated up to 180 degrees, you're going to cool that yogurt mixture down. And I put mine in a sink of cold water until it lowered to between 90 and 100 degrees. Now, before all that, after it heats up to 180 degrees, you're going to take your yogurt mixture here, and you're going to mix some of this heated milk into your yogurt. And then you whisk. Let me put this down. Then you're going to whisk that mixture of yogurt into your milk. And I'll give you these tips now while I'm thinking about it. When you're testing your yogurt, make sure you test in the middle and with your tester, and don't touch the bottom, but go to the middle of your mixture. And always make sure your jars are clean for the next day, because you're going to get a beautiful mixture of whey. And I'll talk about some of the benefits and do all that tomorrow not tomorrow, after I'm done making this. But whey is probably, well, I hear it's called liquid gold because all the benefits, and boy, is that the truth. I never knew it. So, when I make this, when you make this, you want to make sure you get the bottom and keep that milk from heating up on the bottom. So I have all my vegetables. I made sauerkraut, and I have carrots and garlic and some ginger fermenting. I have honey and the garlic fermenting. So I think I'll probably open up the sauerkraut and see how it's doing. I'm still getting bubbles out of it, so I know the other stuff's not ready. The sauerkraut might be ready, but I like to let it sit. Doesn't hurt it. But I'll taste it, and I'll have Kevin taste it in a day or two. I'll check it out. So I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to mix this up. Here's where I have focus, focus, focus. And it's coffee time, y'all. See you in a minute. Okay, y'all. Let's see if I can show you this. We're at 180. I just turned it off, so we're a little higher. 180. Now what we're going to do, let me get you back here, is we're going to take some of this milk and we're going to mix it. And now we're going to pour that in. And you're going to whisk it. And I've already turned the Instapot off. Okay, so I'm going to take this over to the sink, and we're going to fill that up with some cold water. Our water is cold here, y'all. Here, we'll get some light on that. So I'm just going to fill that up. Put this in here. And when this drops to 100 degrees, we know it's ready to go on the yogurt cycle. So right now it's at 180. And when that drops down, it's starting to drop down now, we're going to put that back in the Instapot and put it on its yogurt cycle. And that will cook, if you will, for 8 hours. So on the yogurt cycle, what happens is it'll say 8 hours. So instead of going backwards on the time, it'll go forwards. So if you haven't ever done it and you see that happening, that's what's going on. Okay. Say hi, Zena and Lily. There's Zena. Lily. There's my little dog. All right, y'all, we'll be back. Okay. Now I wanted to tell you something really important. The Instapot has a vent. It doesn't matter on yogurt if it's open or closed. It doesn't pressurize. So just don't worry about that step. I'm going to close mine this time. Like, just out of habit, I suppose. And then what you're going to do is come down here. And you'll see there's a yogurt setting. See, it says 8. So hold on, I want to show you what I was talking about when I said it times forward. So this is going to take 8 hours. And then I'll come back tomorrow or tonight and I'll finish the video. And then give you some important details on the way. So I told a friend of mine I'm like becoming Betty Crocker. I fermented my veggies. I made ghee. Look at that beautiful ghee. Oh, I love cooking with this, y'all. 2 sticks of butter, melt it down in the oven at 250 and strain it off. Put it in your jar and you have beautiful ghee. It's got an extremely high cooking temp. Okay, so we're just waiting for this. Oh yeah, and make sure your temperature is on normal, y'all. There you go. So now it starts counting at 1. Okay, and then you'll need a bowl and some cheesecloth. For after your 8 hours, you're going to strain that mixture in here into your bowl and just let that strain the ghee out, put it in your refrigerator. And I did it for a couple hours, and I think start with an hour. If all the ghee is out in an hour, or you know, a good amount, you want some ghee in there because it makes it fluffier. You don't want it all gone because then it's like a cream cheese consistency. So what I did, because I use Greek yogurt, it's a little more, I don't know what the word is, bitter or sour. I use honey, about 2 tablespoons of honey in my yogurt, and then my sister gave me this fantastic roasted old-fashioned oatmeal recipe. And so I did cook some of those up because I cannot eat oatmeal cooked. I get very nauseous. It's terrible. I don't know what it is. I ate it fine when I was a child, but as an adult, I cannot eat oatmeal. So to get the oatmeal, I cooked it in the frying pan with butter and just a little bit, and then let that cool off. And I put that and some honey in my yogurt. I have some strawberries. They were frozen, so I'm thawing those out. And I'm going to fix some of those up for Kevin and myself. And, you know, we'll just have yogurt. And it's just full of vitamins and proteins and wonderful, wonderful things for your body. We're taking a turn this year. We've been eating good. but this year we have chose to make some even more dramatic changes in our life. And you know, as we go along video, and I'll just show you the ghee and the now I lost my train of thought. The ghee and the stuff you're gonna get from the yogurt. I'm gonna make that a blooper. Oh man, sometimes, you know, I've got all these things going through my head and I lose track. Hold on. What's it called? Whey. Okay, y'all. So I've let this sit in my Instant Pot a little too long. So it's a little runny right now. But what I'm going to do is show you that I have some cheesecloth here. And what I'm going to do is strain the whey out of the yogurt into the bowl. And I put the cheesecloth underneath here. And then I'm going to stick this in the fridge. And I'm going to let it thicken up again. And then once it's thick, I'll do the final video tomorrow and show you. Usually when you get this out of the Instapot, it's not runny like this. But I'm confident it will thicken up in the fridge. It's just because I took it out later. And, you know, that's why it's showing to be so runny. But it's usually just like yogurt. That you get in a container. So tomorrow I will do the final video and I will show you how it looks when you're done. Hope you're having a great day. Be blessed and love well. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So let's talk about whey. Do you know that whey has potassium, sodium, iron, magnesium, copper, vitamins, phosphorus, cobalt, manganese, calcium, amino acid? It helps with inflammation. It has B2, B12, up to 30% of your daily requirements. It gives you energy. It's a complete protein. A 1%, some say. It has lactose in sweet whey. Some say no calories or 100 grams per, or per 100 grams, 26 calories. It is great for your liver. It's a liver cleanser. So if you have any liver or thyroid problems, you know, you want to be using this product. And it's all natural, y'all. It comes from your yogurt. It comes from cheeses. It comes from a variety of different things you make. You can use it in soups, smoothies, stock. You can soak your grains, your seeds, your nuts. It's a lactoferment for fruits and vegetables. It will act as a tenderizer for your meats. It's a cooking substitute for water or milk when you're baking. That's pretty cool. I thought that was really cool. Now, the other thing you can do is you can put it in your garden compost. It'll change the pH levels in it. So milk, 1 teaspoon in water, or mix it rather, 1 teaspoon of the whey in water daily can increase your health over time. Whey is awesome for your health, y'all. It has obviously so many benefits. So if you're making yogurt, please don't throw your whey away. It is so good for your body in so many ways. And, you know, do your research. Don't just take it from me. I researched it because I wasn't real familiar what it was. I'd seen it, but I really didn't know. And anyway, there's some of the benefits of it. To me, it's a win-win. You get wonderful yogurt and you get wonderful whey. And you just refrigerate it, y'all. And when you need it, you pull it out. I've been using it. I used it last night to tenderize some steaks. And today I put it in some pork chops that I'm marinating. So we'll see how it works. You know, it's all new to me. Like I told you before, everything's an experiment. So we'll see what happens. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. We're still working on this yogurt. I'm going to give you a look at the time. We're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So we have 3.5 hours to go. I got all my dirty dishes put away. I've got my pork chops marinating in my marinator. And life is good, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye now. Good morning. Okay, everyone, I've strained all the whey out. Well, the whey strained out of here. And I just wanted to show you how beautiful this turned out. And it is so good. It's just good plain. So I wanted to show you that. And I just want to encourage y'all, you know, go ahead and experiment and make something. You know, it's okay to try. If you fail, do it again. Don't let intimidation hold you back. Today, I'm gonna try making my sourdough bread. So I'm really excited about that. But first I have to go find my pans. I'm gonna do the bread, so I need to find my bread pans in one of the many boxes in the garage. Hopefully I will. We'll see. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I do put this in a bowl. I have a small bowl of it, and I put those toasted oats in there. Remember, you can toast some old-fashioned oatmeal. And hold on, my coffee's percolating. Old-fashioned oatmeal, and in a little bit of butter, and get those like golden brown. Let them cool, because it will be too hot for your yogurt. Ask me how I know. And then, you know, take some fruit. I took honey. I used like a, well, it depends how big of a bowl, but a tablespoon or 2 of honey. And enjoy. It is so good for you. And so packed with vitamins and benefits and proteins, probiotics. So it's the natural way to get whey. See what I did there? And enjoy a wonderful, healthy dessert or breakfast. You can have it for lunch or dinner too, or supper. Well, y'all, you have a great day. Be blessed. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, share. Hit the notification bell, and watch the shows. because, you know, I get time for that. All right, y'all. Love well. Okay, now what was that stuff called? Hmm. Let's see. Whey. No, ghee. No, wasn't that. Hey, Lily. What's that stuff called? I was trying to remember. Do you remember? Can you tell me? Tell Mama. What's it called? Oh boy. Yep. Whey. I'm sticking to it.